Okay, we can start now. We are streaming already, so I'll start with the interviews. First, I'll start with you, Slippery Cucumber. Well, first of all, congrats for your P2 of the race today. Well, first I have to ask, what happened at your last lap at qualifying?
Um, yeah, well, thank you for the P2. Yeah, um, I just basically invalidated on the first corner. I turned in too much. Kind of annoying. I wasn't really enjoying the setup on my car, so it was making it hard to get a lap in. But yeah, I just invalidation. That's pretty much it.
Well, then, going to the race, well, you had that fight against Baraka, as usually you are having each weekend almost, battling with him, but you seem to try to go for the move many times, but finally weren't able to get the overtake. So, can you talk a bit about your battle with Baraka? It was look a bit difficult for you to overtake him.
Yeah, it was. Like I said, I wasn't really enjoying the setup, and we were just stuck in a DRS train. I literally couldn't overtake him. He just hit overtake. Like I could hit overtake as long as I want. I just wouldn't catch him. I got close sometimes, but like just not close, like not far enough past him for a move. And then as he had the fresher tires and my tires started to go off, he was able to get out the DRS. I made like one little mistake, and that was it. I couldn't get back in. My tires were finished. They were like on 75%. So I just didn't have the tire advantage anymore, and then it was kind of game over from there.
You think that without both safety cars, race could have been different for you?
Yeah, I do think it would. I didn't, and I hate the safety cars to be honest. I was okay with the one, but when the second one came out, I was just annoyed. Just means I have to, heat up my tires again, more weaving, it's just kind of annoying. Kind of just ruined the rhythm of the race to me. But yeah, I think it would have helped out if it didn't happen, but that's racing, I guess.
Well, thank you for your time, Cucumber. I think that's all I have to ask you for today. Still leading the championship by 9 points in front of Baraka Cup with some more races to go. We are almost at the end of the championship, but it's been a very interesting battle between you two. Once again, congratulations for your P2 and looking forward for next weekend at Singapore.
Thank you. It's gonna go down to the wire.
Okay, Stanley, now I'm going with you. Well, you managed to qualify at P2 once again, similar to what happened at Britain some weeks ago. Well, this time, the first safety car, you were leading the race. You took the lead because Baraka and Cucumber both pitted. So then came the second safety car that, well, what could you say about that? Do you think that second safety car complicated you?
Yes. No, not really. But during qualifying, I was surprised I was second because the lap wasn't particularly great. I think the max I got was 18.2, which I still wouldn't have gotten pole because Baraka was too far. But the start, I got a bad start. Cucumber was gonna pass me into turn one, and then I tried to fight back in turn two. Expected more space, but yeah, and then that whole first lap was quite messy for me. I must have made a lot of mistakes. The first safety car saved me because I got back into the fight for the lead, but then they started to pit and I didn't really understand why because I thought it was way too early to pit. So I stayed out, and then just before the second safety car, I had a massive moment into Parabolica, and almost did what Leclerc did in 2020. And luckily, the second safety car came out a lap later, so I didn't have to fight the guys behind because I was trying to break away from 1 second. So I decided to pit for hards because I didn't think the mediums would make it, so I pit for hards. And then I think I was trying to get back for the fight for the lead, but then I was passing the Haas at the safety car restart. He went really deep into turn one, which made it very narrow approach for turn two. And then I tried to go back, fight back, and then Biello just passed me at the exit of turn two. And then I was under pressure most of the race because Missouri and Dino were behind me with DRS, and I had nobody in front of me for DRS. And luckily I hold on. The tires initially felt quite bad, but towards the end of the race it felt better. And yeah, I just hold on for the rest of the race.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised to see you could be able to hold Maru Sura because he was on the medium when you were on the hard, so you did a very good job there, holding him while he had faster tires than you. And well, finally it paid with P3, a podium. I think after some time that you got the last one. So it's also good for your battle for the championship against Maru Sura for that P4 at the moment, which is the battle you have now.
Yeah, it's quite good because last race I didn't score points because I didn't score points. So this is a good fight back for the next race for the championship. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Stanley. Thanks for your time and congratulations for your podium today.
Thanks.
Okay, Vialo, now I'm going with you. Well, I think it could be maybe a bit of a frustrating race for you. Maybe you at some moment maybe thought you could win it because you were on those medium tires and just couldn't catch that DRS train, which in Monza cost a lot. Yeah, for one moment I thought you could have a chance of winning the race. I mean, before when you were like in that gap of 1.5, 1.2 behind your teammate Cockenberg and just couldn't catch. Well, we know that Monza has, with those big straights, you got a lot of slipstream and DRS is very important here. Losing DRS may cost you a lot of time per lap. Yeah, I remember now I saw you going very slow onto the finish line. I was asking why. Well, now you confirm it's because of fuel. Then what could you say about your fight with Stanley at the first lap of the race? I think he had some kind of moment at the parabolic and then you could have an attack on him, but yeah, that was a very intense moment of the race with you fighting him, then also Dino got involved in that battle, so could you talk us about of that, a bit about of that? Yeah, I have to say it was very aggressive, very clean. Also great, clean and aggressive battle. And well, then that safety car came out, and well, we all know what happened after that. You think race could have been different if there didn't happen that second safety car? Maybe. Okay, well, thank you for your time, Bialo. Well, I also have to say, don't know if you listen to the stream while the race is going on, but as I was saying, you're one of the drivers I've seen improve the most on this season, on these last races. You've improved a lot on qualifying there. Well, in the race, you will get higher. You, for sure, you will come higher, and yeah, don't give up. That win will come at some moment. Okay, Viala, well, thank you for your time, and well, congratulations for a great race. I know maybe not the result you would have wanted, but still it's a good performance by you. Now looking forward to next weekend at Singapore. Okay, thank you for your time, guys. I think I'm going to end this interview unless someone wants to say something else.
No, not really. Yeah, GG.
Okay, thank you guys, and goodbye, and see you next weekend at Singapore.
So bye.
Okay, so that's going to be everything for today. It was a great race as usually. One of our classic tracks, Italy, will be back now next weekend for the Singapore Grand Prix. Going to be interesting one on a street circuit. Anything can happen. And well, we'll see who is our next winner then. Our battle for the championship is still very close with still many races remaining. Still enough for a great battle for the championship. Nothing is said yet. And we'll be back next weekend for the Singapore Grand Prix. Thanks for everyone that participated in this race. Thanks to all our viewers for watching us. We'll be back with you next weekend. Goodbye.